Hey, peace and blessings, family. My name is Nero here. In this video today, I want to talk with y'all about having the moon in Libra. And with that being said, let's get right into it. So, yeah, when we're talking about the moon signs, we always talk about the moon first. What does the moon represent, to keep it simple? Your emotions and feelings, and more so that which brings you nourishment. And then your reactions and responses, how you react in response to the world that you're in, or predict the way that you react and respond to the world that you are in, the way in which you react and respond to the world that you are in. Same thing, different ways of saying it. But yeah, now we place this into the sign of Libra. What's a Libra? Libra is the sign that deals with relationships relating to others. Giving and receiving. Being balanced, fair, compromising. Equal. So yeah, that's it in a nutshell. You put the moon in Libra. What does this mean? You are a person who gets emotional fulfillment and nourishment from your relationships, your partnerships, the people that you pair up with, and more so you gain the fulfillment and nourishment when you're able to compromise with the people that you are partnered up with, and are able to keep things equal and balanced. So yeah, that's it, to keep it simple. But let's continue, because there's other ways of which you could look at this, and then I want to get to the good part and the good things and the bad things about this placement now. So with the moon in Libra, you can also look at having a moon in Libra as having a moon in the seventh house. And what does that mean? What does the seventh house deal with? The seventh house is the house that deals with partnerships, and relationships. It's the house that deals with balance and compromise, being sensitive to others' input and what they may have to, offer to us in an intellectual sense, new ideas and all that. And if not them, ourselves with them, and see if they're open to it. So, yeah. Now, what does this mean? When we put the moon in here, what does that mean? It means that a person's emotions and feelings are geared towards things, dealing with those things, their partnerships and relationships, giving and receiving new ideas, giving, you know, um, giving and receiving those new ideas, being able to compromise with the people that, you are, you know, you know, partnering up with, that you are in a pair with, things like that. So yeah, so that's how you can correlate having the moon in the seventh house to having, with not correlate, but that's how you can look at having the moon in the seventh house is also having a moon in Libra, or better yet, interchanging them. Now, you can also look at having a moon in the seventh house or moon in Libra as having the moon conjunct Venus. And why is this? Because the seventh house energy, Libra energy deals, seventh house energy, is where Libra gets the energy from. And then Libra and the seventh house are both, Venus influence, Venus rules. And what is Venus? Venus is the planet that deals with love, values, what we find beauty in, what is attractive, what we're willing to compromise with, what we like to give and receive, things like that. So when you do that aspect moon conjunct Venus, I think I mentioned that when you do that aspect moon conjunct Venus, this simply means that your emotions and feelings are, paired up with the things that you love and appreciate, the things that you are willing to compromise with, the things that you like to give and receive. And what does the seventh house deal with? Balance, compromise, giving and receiving, partnerships. What does the Libra self deal with? Giving and receiving, partnerships, balance, compromise, fairness. So it's like this triplicity thing going on. You can do this to all the signs, houses, and their planetary rulers. So, yeah. Now, the good thing about this placement is that these individuals, whether it may be yourself that has a Libra moon or those that you may know that have a Libra moon, you guys are always ready to bring whatever situation you may find yourself in. You're always ready to bring that balance and fairness to it. Always ready to bring order and clarity into that which is unclear and chaotic. So that's the good thing. Now on a more negative end, this just deals with all the air signs in general. People can take advantage of your willingness to be open and compromised to the point where they can always toss their things onto you and always expect you to be there for them. And when that happens, without getting into the details of that, when you realize that they're doing that, you develop that backbone, and you either, cut them off, let them sink, metaphorically speaking, or, give me 1 second. Come on. It ain't trying to come out, trying to burp. So, oh, there it is. So you either cut them out and let them sink, or, what else was I trying to say? Or you let them know that, hey, this is what it is. You ain't gonna keep, just coming to me, to, always give you that advice. You gotta start, having your own responsibilities for your own emotions and your own, trials and tribulations and all that too. Things like that. Y'all know what I mean, so I ain't really gonna overthink that and get into all that. if you've been through relationships and all that, especially those toxic and imbalanced ones, you know exactly what I'm talking about. So I'm not going to get into all them details and make this more dragged out than it needs to be. So yeah, just watch out for that, and don't let people take advantage of your kindness and openness to be there for them. And that's for all air signs, not just Libras, regardless of whether you're a sun, whether you are Libra ascendant, you know, Libra, and that's also could be said as Libra rising, whether you are a Libra moon or a sun in Libra. So yeah. But with this being said, this is gonna be my take on the moon in Libra. Hope you guys liked it and enjoyed it. If you did, awesome. But always more so important than anything else, if you have any constructive criticism, any feedback you want to add, anything that you think will help, you know, these videos be better, feel free to go ahead and add that, and I will definitely implement that because it's going to help serve you guys better. And I do this for y'all, and I'm always willing to help you out. And I just like to be of service to y'all. So yeah, I'm not going to get too much into that. Anyway, yeah. So I will talk to you guys later. Y'all have a good evening. I love y'all. Namaste. Peace.